regular all around town. I love him. Please give it up for Roland Gonzalez.
Yeah! What's up, Gotham? You guys good and drunk? Please say yes. I don't like where I am in life because I'm an adult and I miss being a kid really badly. Like really badly, because kids have this great view of the world, you know? Kids, they don't go picking out all the little imperfections like adults. They just see this just perfect, pure view of the world. Like when I was little, for example, I used to be really into Godzilla movies. You know, Godzilla, King of the Monsters! 50 stories high, radioactive breath, spikes down his back, everything a little kid could want. Except, you never notice as a kid, he's got the faggiest little cry. He'd be like wrecking shit like, gets by as a kid though, don't it? My dad used to hit me when I was small, you know, nothing abusive, this isn't one of those tales. If I was bad, he'd hit me. Okay, no big deal, right? Thing is, he stopped hitting me at a pretty early age, and I think it was because he felt the beatings were kind of having an unhealthy effect on our relationship. I don't know why. I remember the last time he came in and hit me, he couldn't even bring himself to do it. He came in, he was like, "Boy, I'm gonna hit you." And there I was waiting for him in my room in my mother's panties, like, "Well, come on, start! Show me what you got, big man! Yeah! Make it rosy red back there, Daddy!" What a sick fuck. I don't have a girlfriend, and that's fine with me, but it's hard to meet a girl on the same wavelength as you. I kind of wish I could split myself into like my male and female side. That way I'd always have like a girl, like my girlfriend would always be on the exact same wavelength as me. I think that'd be pretty cool. Like we totally, I wouldn't even have to communicate with her. Like I'd get home maybe from work, whatever, and be like, oh. She'd be like, "Had a tough day at work, honey. Know what time it is?" No. What are you talking about? "Silly, I'll give you a hint." That'd be my perfect girlfriend. This guy earlier was talking about the Olympics a little bit, I think. The Olympics, huh? Ooh, nobody gives a shit. Nobody, this is sad because you have like the Olympics, gymnastics he was talking about. You got like gymnasts, okay? This is like a 12-year-old little girl who's been practicing for 5 years of her life. And she's like, it's her turn, you know? It's her turn on the spotlight. And she runs, and she leaps, and she does like 15 flips. And she lands on a balancing beam this thick on her big toe. And, you know, her dismount's a little bit off, like, oh. And you and your friends are watching on the couch like, "Weak! You fucking suck! Go practice, bitch!" It's pretty sad, I think. Used to do a lot of temp work. Used to work in offices, and what I hate about offices, particularly very corporate ones, are the fact that people have like this way of like just having a really lowest common denominator sense of humor, okay? Like they'll repeat the same jokes again and again and again. Like I always would hear this joke every like Friday, you know? It was like elevator was on the 30th floor, stopping at every single floor on the way down. People packing in, it's the weekend, they want to get the hell out of there. And some dickhead in the back of the elevator would always be like, "Well, I guess this is the local, huh?" This is good, huh? I used to make a lot of copies, you know, my first job out of school and stuff, and I hated that because the thing was, it was like, okay, fine, making copies is pretty low on the totem pole. But what I hate is when people think your status at work is completely equal to your mental aptitude. Like this woman would come up to me, a really snotty executive, and she'd hand me these copies in a really derogatory manner. Like she'd be like, "Can you handle these? I'm not really a Xerox person." Like I'm some sort of stunted man gnome who will be of no use to anyone but to make copies. Like I'm gonna look up at her and be like, "Oh, definitely, lady. We want 15 copies collated, 20 stapled. I can go ape shit on this machine right here. Oh, making copies is fun. Making copies is fun. Oh, thank you." Fuck you, you bitch. I've been going to a lot of bachelor parties, man, and women's. And I don't like them. I'll tell you why. It revolves around the stripper. And naked women, that's cool. That's totally cool with me. But the thing is, guys, mid-20s, whatever, early 30s, they see a stripper. And, these are guys who've had sex dozens of times before. But they see a stripper and it's like they revert to this state of mind like they're like 8 and 9-year-old boys. Like they've never so much as seen a nipple. And I'm sitting next to this one guy. He's kind of uptight. He's not really into being there. And he's all like, "Yeah, I'm probably not going to stay too long. Got to get out of here. The wife's going to call me." Stripper comes out. She's like, and he's all like, "Yeah, I think." "Oh my God, look at those titties! 50 bucks, 50 bucks. Put those airbags in my face. Yeah!" And he called the wife, "Get out of here." I'm a bit of a hypocrite. The problem is I can be a completely different person depending on where I am or who I'm with. Like sometimes I'll be walking around 42nd Street, and they got a lot of these they still have a lot of these little strip bars, peep shows, and they always have a guy, weird like foreign man gnome, with like an apron tied around his like waist, handing out flyers for these strip bars. Like, "Yeah, buddy, legs diamond, live girls, boost you all the time, buddy, come on in, buddy, come on, live girls." And in the street around people, I'm all indignant, like, "How dare you, sir? What kind of a pervert do you take me for? Begone!" Okay, here's the irony. Why is it that later on that night, 3 a.m., I'm on the internet with my pants around my fucking ankles? And I'm typing in stuff I don't even think about during the day. I'm like, okay, preteen dominatrix, pregnant schoolgirls, yes! Load the JPEG, good God, load the JPEG, good God, load. So, it's funny, you go to comedy clubs, bars, lounges, public bathrooms always have like really vulgar things on the wall. You step into a stall and it's like, "Fuck you, suck my dick," this and that. But sometimes, I've found that there's like really deep stuff sometimes you'll find. Like, sometimes people quote Confucius, Shakespeare, the greatest minds of our time, and you wonder how that gets there. Because when you're at a bar, say it's like 4 a.m., you've been drinking with your buddies all night, you wander in there, you don't know what the hell's going on. You wander in there most likely to throw up, you're like, "I'm gonna fucking die." And I believe it was Nietzsche who said it best when he said, "What's gonna kill me makes me stronger." Yes! Let me write that down for the chaps to read. Folks, I'm gonna wrap it up. Bring back your MC tonight. Put your hands together for Marion Groden. She's coming back to the stage. Yeah! Marion!